In the early 1980s, two men met in California. Leonard Lake, a survivalist obsessed with doomsday prepping, had built a secret bunker in the woods. Charles Ng, a young man from Hong Kong with a criminal record, had a knack for stealing and a fascination with violence. Together they formed one of the darkest partnerships in U.S. history. This story is based on real events and dramatized. Lake was older, ex-military, and deeply paranoid. Ng, much younger, was kicked out of the Marines for stealing weapons. They met in 1981, when Lake placed an ad in a survivalist magazine for anyone interested in building a bunker to prepare for societal collapse, and Ng responded. Ng moved into Lake's cabin. But this wasn't just about prepping for the apocalypse. It was the beginning of something far more sinister. The bunker was built with soundproof rooms and cells that could be locked from the outside. A hidden chamber with one-way mirrors, restraints, and cameras. Over the next few years, people started to disappear. Entire families vanished after visiting the cabin. Neighbors grew suspicious, but there was no proof until 1985, when Ng was caught shoplifting a vise from a hardware store in South San Francisco. After Ng ran out of the store, Lake showed up to try to pay for the stolen item and defuse the situation. Police grew suspicious, ran Lake's ID, and discovered he was wanted on weapons charges. When police tried to arrest Leonard Lake, he swallowed a cyanide pill he had hidden in his coat and died 4 days later in the hospital. With Lake gone, all eyes turned to Ng. But before police could arrest him, he fled to Canada, was caught, and extradited back to the U.S. Meanwhile, police searched the cabin, and what they found was chilling. Inside the bunker and around the property, authorities discovered human remains, personal belongings of missing people, weapons, and homemade videotapes that confirmed the worst. These weren't random acts. They were rehearsed, organized, and deliberate. There were bone fragments from at least 11 victims, but many believe the actual number is much higher, possibly up to 25 people. Ng's trial didn't start until the late 1990s. In 1999, he was found guilty of 11 counts of murder and sentenced to death. He remains on death row at San Quentin State Prison. Leonard Lake was manipulative. He built a bunker that was cold, hidden, and inhuman. Charles Ng wanted control, power, and he found a mentor who gave it to him. Together, they turned a quiet cabin in the woods into something much darker. These monsters got caught, and all it took was one bad decision. One cashier who trusted their gut, and a crime too disturbing to stay buried. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.